In the heart of ancient Mesopotamia, where the Tigris and Euphrates rivers once cradled civilization, there rose an empire so vast, so feared, and so powerful. It was said even the gods trembled at its wrath. This was Assyria, and its last great king was unlike any before him. His name was Ashurbanipal, a warrior, a scholar, a lion hunter, and the builder of the greatest library the ancient world had ever seen. Ashurbanipal ruled from 669 to 631 BCE, during the twilight of Assyria's golden age. Born a prince in the city of Nineveh, he was not originally meant to be king, but fate and ambition had other plans. Upon his father Esarhaddon's death, Ashurbanipal inherited not only the throne, but the responsibility of keeping a vast, restless empire under control. Assyria at this time stretched from Egypt in the west to Iran in the east. But control did not come easy. Ashurbanipal, though known today for his love of knowledge, was no stranger to war. He led brutal campaigns against rebellious vassals in Babylon, Elam, and Egypt, crushing uprisings with unmatched ferocity. He was a king of contrasts. The same hands that held cuneiform tablets, soaked scrolls in ink, also wielded blades against lions, in royal hunts staged to demonstrate divine favor and royal power. These scenes, immortalized in palace walls, show Ashurbanipal as both hunter and hunted, king and servant of the gods. But what truly sets Ashurbanipal apart from other ancient kings was his mind. He was one of the few Mesopotamian rulers who could read and write in multiple languages. In a time when kings relied on scribes, Ashurbanipal read the stars, interpreted omens, and corresponded with scholars across his empire. In Nineveh, he built a legacy that would outlast even his empire, the Library of Ashurbanipal, a collection of over 30,000 clay tablets covering medicine, rituals, literature, science, and more. Among these was the now famous Epic of Gilgamesh, the world's oldest surviving literary work. If you enjoyed and learned something from this video, feel free to like and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating stories from the ancient world. Your support inspires us to keep creating more content like this. Thank you. Now let's return to the epic tale of Ashurbanipal. Let me speak to you, O Gilgamesh, of the man who saw all. This ancient epic, lost for millennia, would not have survived without Ashurbanipal's passion for preservation. But greatness comes with darkness. Ashurbanipal's reign was marked by both brilliance and brutality. His war against Elam, in modern-day Iran, led to the total destruction of its cities and the humiliation of its kings. Yet even as he razed cities to the ground, he sent scribes to collect their texts. As years passed, internal conflict grew. His own brothers turned against him. In Babylon, his half-brother Shamash-shum-ukin led a rebellion that shook the empire's foundation. The siege of Babylon lasted 4 long years. When it ended, the city burned, and the brother king perished in the flames. After decades of war, Ashurbanipal retreated more and more into his palaces, into his scrolls and spirits. By the time of his death around 631 BCE, the empire stood victorious, but cracks had formed beneath the surface. Within a generation, those cracks would break. In 612 BCE, just 2 decades after Ashurbanipal's death, Nineveh fell. The Assyrian Empire, the most powerful the world had ever known, vanished into dust. But Ashurbanipal's legacy did not die with his empire. His library, buried beneath rubble for over 2,000 years, was rediscovered in the 19th century, and with it, a window into a world long forgotten. Today, we know Ashurbanipal not only as a conqueror, but as a guardian of knowledge. His words, his stories, his epics, they speak to us still across millennia. In the end, Ashurbanipal was more than a king. He was a bridge between the sword and the scroll, between empire and eternity. Ashurbanipal, the scholar king of Assyria. His empire is gone, but his words still live. If you've made it this far into the video, you're amazing. Thank you so much for watching. We really hope to see you in the next one. Don't forget to leave a comment. We'd love to hear from you. See you in the next one.